who is this for? Who is oil massage for? It is for you for all the three types, but it's especially as we're going into cold season, the body is more vulnerable. Hey, namaste goddesses, it's Yogini Viv here. Today, as we are turning in the northern hemisphere anyway, towards the winter season and we're in autumn, I wanted to share some supportive holistic health information with you. You can't get spiritual unless you have your health. If you have your health, then you can pretty much do and accomplish anything. And I really believe that. So I want to share with you a company and some oils and talk with you a little bit about how you can use the oils to help to stay healthier. This isn't essential oils, okay? And this is coming from Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the ancient and to contemporary times system of healing that comes out of India. Every system in the world, except the West, doesn't really say this, but every system in the world sees cold as it has some degree of stress to our body, especially because we all live inside and we live at a stable temperature. So when it gets colder, you want to sort of shore up the body, you want to support the body. And so the oil massage is in Ayurveda said to be a way to do that, okay? And you will start feeling it, like I said, for yourself if you get the right oil for you and if you do it regularly. The use of oils to maintain your health has a long history. In fact, I just recently, you guys, found a man who lived to be, I want to say like 112, somewhere between 112 and 117. One of his habits that he did all his life was to massage his body with olive oil. So as I said, in Ayurveda, what's nice is they really get into detail and it's written. So I want to share with you some thoughts on how you can also look into this yourself. So I'm just going to hold up some products that I have, and just so you know, they're messy. I'm actually using them. I think it's a mixture. There's like cat hair and just dust. This is a Pitta massage oil, Pitta. It's one of the Ayurvedic types. And then I also had another one here, which is their Sleep Easy oil. So I do use these products, okay? I'm not just like telling you to go buy them. What I recommend for you is to first figure out your dosha. So what is a dosha? Dosha means Ayurvedic type. There are three basic types and most of us are dual types, okay? And again, I have seen this from like 20 years of self-study on Ayurveda. It is amazing. You can type people as you get to know them and you can literally start to predict their behavior. You want to find out if you're Vata, Pitta, or Kapha type. And I will put a test below that you can use and I'll show you also. And it's a very good detail test. This test really is helpful, it's serious, and it does tell you which products would be good for you, which might be helpful. Before I go any further though, I want to say, of course, I'm not a doctor, I am not a nurse. Check with your doctor or nurse if you have any health condition, and that, use anything at your own risk. I'm sharing from what I've used and also what I've observed. Find out what dosha you are, whether Vata, Pitta, or Kapha. I'm a Pitta type. I'm a Pitta Vata. And Pittas tend to be more fiery types. And I'm also Vata. Vata is air. And that's a very common combination. So my leading dosha or leading sort of manifestation is Pitta. And Pitta is one of the hallmark of a Pitta is they tend to speak very well and they talk a lot and they do enjoy speaking. And if they speak clearly, that's also a sign of a healthy Pitta. Let me know in the comments if you want to know more about Ayurveda. It is a wonderful system. There are a lot of books on it and it's easy to understand. So let me know if you want me to talk more about that. So what I recommend for fall, let's get into some of what I would recommend. Once you take the test, which the link will be below, find out what your type is. So as I said, I'm a Pitta, so I've got the Pitta massage oil, and it says on it calming, cooling, and soothing. Probably going into deep winter, I would switch over to the Vata oil because as you get into winter and it's colder, as I said, I'm a dual type, and so the Vata comes forward. Like, I hate to be cold, you guys. I mean, I'm from Jamaica, right? I'm a tropical person, which is what I always say to people. But I also don't like extreme heat, and that's because I'm Pitta and I run hot. So it's I'm telling you, you want to learn this stuff. It can really, really help you through your life in terms of your well-being. So what you want to do is get one of the oils, and what you want to do is practice Abhyanga. Abhyanga is self-oil massage. Okay, so there's also a video on the site, so I'm not going to recreate it. You're basically going to warm the oil, and to warm it, you put it in a pan of like, just off boiling water, and you put this in that, and that'll warm the oil. And then you basically are going to massage it into your skin, kind of going against the way that the hair grows. So you're going up into the pores, okay? And there'll be a link to that video on the website I'm going to send you to. So you basically massage your whole body. And so Abhyanga, according to Ayurveda, is associated with better health and a longer life, and it is strengthening. The reason is that even in the Western medicine, we know that yes, the skin is a barrier, but there are definitely substances that go through the skin, right? That's an absolute fact. There are patches, there are different medicines that they'll apply it on your skin. Okay, so what Ayurveda says is that these oils also are absorbed into the body, and that it nourishes, I think they said something like all 7 layers. Like it really nourishes the body really deeply through the skin. So don't think of it as just, I had some clients I was trying to explain this to, and they were, sometimes we can get stuck in our understanding, our Western understanding, and they're like, oh, it's for dry skin. That is not what I'm saying. It goes way deeper than dry skin, what I've seen and what also Ayurveda says. Basically, with like the Vata oil, the Vata oil is the one that's warming, right? So that's good if you tend to run cold, and you really hate the cold, your fingers get cold, cold really bothers you, you'd get the Vata massage oil. And when I use that, when it's the right season, like winter, you literally feel like you've put on a down coat. So you rub it into your skin, you let it sit for a certain time, and then you shower off. But you don't you're not trying to remove it. You're basically trying to leave a thin layer of the oil on your skin. So again, it's not just about dry skin. It moisturizes and nourishes the nerves. It's supposed to nourish really, really deep into the body. And I have felt that. Like I said, after you do it, I notice I sleep better when I do oil massage. My sleep is deeper, and I feel more calm. Okay, so these are said to be some of the benefits, and I've also experienced that myself. So go to the website, read about it. There's lots of free information on the site. Okay, so let me show you some of what I'm talking about. I'll share with you the website. So this is what the site looks like when you land on it. Okay, you can see it's pretty easy to navigate. It's laid out really, really well. Herbal tablets, building a healthy immune system, bestsellers. Here's the page where you can take the quiz that I recommend. So it's a dosha quiz to find out what type you are, and it's a very, very good quiz. And then in addition to just telling you, they're going to also then give you lifestyle and health enhancing tips for your type, because that's why each person is different, right? So go here to take the quiz, and then that'll help you figure out what oils. And then the last thing I'll show you is these are some of the products. I want to also highly recommend the Maha Narayan oil. That, and you can see it says bestseller there. This oil I found when I was feeling really cold and like chilled to the bone. I found it really, really helpful, and this is the one that also, as I said, I felt extremely calm using this. It's for muscles and joints, and especially like for those of you who do yoga, it's going to really sort of help also your yoga practice, because it's almost like it gives the muscles more strength and more flexibility. So I highly recommend the Maha Narayan oil, and there are different sizes. So there's like a smaller one, there's a 4-ounce. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below, and look below for the links, okay? So check it out. It's a great way to strengthen your body, and it is said to strengthen the immune system as well. But as I said, I've noticed I sleep better, and that in and of itself, even from a Western medicine perspective, is going to help your immune system. Sleeping better, more deeply, more soundly. and I feel also calmer, and I literally just feel more comfortable. And then if you do make a purchase and you want to have, I'll just consult with you and just talk with you about it, and that link will be below also. Okay? So I hope this helps, and happy oil massaging. You're gonna, believe me, you're gonna feel so good. And thank you so much for using the links below. That does help support the channel. And if you like the information that I'm sharing and putting out there for you, then do use the links, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate your support. Mwah. Stay blissed and blessed. Bye-bye, goddess.